Hi, Mark Klebenow with Clear Lake Living, back again with Kelly Oldenkamp from Texas Premium Inspections. How you doing, Kelly?
Wonderful, Mark.
Great. So I was going to ask Kelly some questions today. So the inspection is, it's done on behalf of the buyer and it's paid for by the buyer. But one of the things that I wanted to ask you is, what do you wish the sellers knew when they were preparing for an inspection?
That's a good question, Mark. Let me start out by saying if you go on our website on TexasPremiumInspections.com, we actually have a seller's checklist that a seller can download. It's a PDF, and there's like 37 things that they can go through and check. And some of the biggest things we find, which real easy maintenance issues, which a lot of times get marked out on the inspection report, is to seal around the windows to make sure that's all good. Change your air filter. So yeah, it's a simple thing like that. Make sure all your faucets work. Make sure your toilet's flush. Make sure there's no water dripping underneath your sinks, because a lot of times the seals go bad on that.
Well, and a lot of times, especially if you're going into like an empty nester's house and those bathrooms are upstairs, they may not have used those bathrooms for years.
Yeah,
they don't know.
So everything is sitting there deteriorating little by little, even though, because they're drying out, whatever. So it's very possible a leak could occur, and that's what we don't want, is water moisture in a house.
Right, killer. Okay, so what are kind of along those lines, what are like the common things that you see on like almost every inspection? Are there things like that?
Very typical. Some of the things that come to mind is a lot of safety items. The anti-tip device on a slide-in range. They never know what that is, but it's a little device, just like a dresser falling over or something like that. It's a little device that keeps, let's say Thanksgiving comes. And
write that one down.
You've got all your pots on the top and you're cooking, and then you slide this turkey out, this 16-pound turkey out on the rack. Well, and then set that on the door. Well, what that does is it weighs it, and so there goes your food and it tips over. So,
and possibly a serious injury, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Okay. All right. So again, this is kind of geared towards buyers, but what would you, if you could tell the seller something in order to prepare for they got an inspection coming up Tuesday, what would you love to be able to tell them?
Make sure all the accesses to, let's say, the attic, make sure the ladder's available, or the hatch, whatever this is there. Make sure that the electrical panel is accessible so we can get it to it, open it up. Gates are unlocked. Animals are caged, because we don't want your pet animal escaping out the door, because we leave a lot of doors open. Cats, anything.
Yeah.
Gerbils, snakes. So just make sure, because we don't want things like that to ruin your day when you come home and they're gone. So
yeah, and I would feel terrible if we lost somebody's cat or their dog or whatever. So. Okay, that's great. Well, I think we're going to wrap that up for today. We'll pick some more up in the next episode. I'm Mark Klebenow with Kelly Oldenkamp from Texas Premium Inspections. We're going to make sure that you've got the information so that for the preparation site that's here right at the end. So stick around just a second for that. If you have questions, we'll answer them right here in the channel. I'll make sure that Kelly gets those things. If you know somebody that is, again, going to be needing an inspection soon, please feel free to share this with them. Subscribe so you're keeping up with all the interviews, information, updates, and news on the local real estate market. But that's it for now. I'm Mark Klebenow with Kelly Oldenkamp.
have a great day.
Bye for now.